Iguazu Falls is so massive that it spans 2 countries and is wider than Niagara Falls. But what is it really like to visit? We'll show you exactly what to expect because today we're sharing everything you need to know to make the most of your trip, from the best time to visit to what you should skip. Let's get into it. We finally made it to Iguazu Falls and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's nestled between Argentina and Brazil, and we're going to be checking out both sides to see which side is better, and I'm so excited. This is one of the most powerful and largest water systems in our world, on our entire planet, and so I'm very excited to see what it's all about.
So today we are going to explore, we're going to start exploring both sides of Iguazu Falls, which is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. We're going to explore the beauty and the hidden gems of this iconic destination. So stay tuned because it's an adventure that you're not going to want to miss. We made it. So we just got off the bus. The bus ride takes maybe 20 minutes or so to get from the entrance to the park over to the start of the trail. Can't wait to get so we can see the falls.
And we got super lucky today because it's been raining ever since we got to Iguazu. So I'm happy that the weather is literally perfect today. It is not too hot. We're here in the beginning of September, so it's very nice today. Thank goodness.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So what is so awesome here at Iguazu is you don't even have to wait long before you get a full panoramic view of the falls. Literally, we walked for about a minute and we are already greeted with this view. So there's a couple different ways that you could take in the beauty of the falls. There's, of course, walking along the trail. It's about a 1-kilometer trail. You can take your time, so no matter what your fitness level or age, you will be just fine. Then also, you can take a helicopter ride or a boat ride. And we are going to be doing a boat ride later on.
I'm so excited for that. Oh my goodness, it looks so much fun. And to be on the water, I know it's just going to be super exciting. So I'm already enjoying myself on the trail. It's just nice to be out in nature. One of the biggest advantages of coming to Brazil in the off-season is avoiding the unbearable humidity and crowds. We visited in September and it made all the difference. It wasn't as busy, which meant we could actually take our time, enjoy the falls, and get the best views without bumping shoulders with thousands of other tourists. So if you're a nature girly, you're going to absolutely love being out here on the trail at Iguazu Falls, especially because there's just so much nature around. There's beautiful birds, and there's so many different types of butterflies. I've seen so many already, and just a bunch of insects and stuff. It's just gorgeous. So if you're a nature girly, you're going to have a good time for sure.
So as you are walking along the trail, you're going to get all these different viewpoints of the waterfalls. They're about 2 miles long. So each viewpoint is going to show you like one different section of the waterfall. So as we're walking along and kind of getting closer, we're opening up just different viewpoints that we weren't seeing before. And each one is so stunning and beautiful. It's incredible here. So I wanted to take a quick time out to talk to you about visiting at this time of year. In comparison to, we watched a couple videos of people visiting in like February and March when it is much hotter in Brazil. Today here in September, it's only a cool 76 degrees. The weather is perfect, not too cold, not too hot. You can walk, you're not gonna be sweating and all that types of things. And the crowds, there's only a few people here. It's very manageable. You'll be able to get your pictures, your videos, and be able to take in the experience as you want to.
So one of the differences between being on the Brazil side and the Argentinian side is that here in Brazil, there's a lot more panoramic views. Like no matter where you turn, there's just a landscape of tons and tons of gorgeous waterfalls. And I love that. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to love being up close and personal as well, but this gives a different vibe for sure. If you're enjoying this video so far, please give us a thumbs up if you are. If you're finding any value from it, please do, so that more people like you could find this video, so that can be helpful for them as well.
So we're making our way toward the end of the trail, and this is going to get us as close as we are going to get to the Iguazu Falls until we get to that boat ride later on. If you are visiting during one of the warmer and hotter time periods in Brazil, the ending of the falls is going to be the perfect reprieve for you. I can feel all the mist already, so if you're sweating, you're hot, and you want to cool down, this is going to be chef's kiss.
If you're visiting during peak season, which is December to March, expect hotter weather and larger crowds, but also a stronger water flow.
So guys, we just finished exploring the Brazil side, and it was such an experience. I highly recommend when you come to Brazil, come down to Iguazu so you can see this once in a lifetime bucket list experience.
Yes, it was amazing and totally worth it. Oh my gosh. It's just so refreshing and cleansing, feeling the strong winds and the mist, and we got to see a rainbow. Honestly, I had the best time, so you guys have to come here for sure.
So also too, right at the end, you can actually look across and see the Argentinian side. So we'll be over there tomorrow and we'll get to fully compare both sides and see which side we think is better. But stay with us, this epic day is not done yet. We're about to do the boat ride and get even more up close and personal with the Iguazu Falls. Stay with us.
Let us know in the comments if you have ever been to Iguazu Falls or if it's on your bucket list.
So we are here on the boat. We are ready to get to experience this. We've been dying to do this all day. Here we are. We can't wait to get to experience the falls right up close.
And we took the dry boat just for you guys because we wanted to capture as much of the experience as we can. And you can't really get the wet experience on camera. So that's just another excuse for us to come back to Brazil.
If you appreciate the sacrifice that we made for y'all, make sure to subscribe, drop a like on this video for us. So far, it's already fun. It's definitely moving a lot faster than I was anticipating it was gonna go. I thought it was gonna be more of a cruise. Nah, this is definitely more of a speedboat kind of experience.
I love it. As you can see, it's very bumpy at some parts, but it's very exciting. It's so much fun.
So we're actually now approaching the start of the falls. You're getting our actual live reaction to all these bumps. Woo! Wow, so the falls, it looked beautiful standing up on top from the viewpoints, but coming up on it from down here is totally different. And this is definitely an experience that you want for yourselves. Oh my goodness.
That. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Ow! Woo! That is so beautiful. This was an absolutely unreal experience. The boat driver even slowed down so we could really admire the falls and take in the scenery around us. Trust me, this is the perfect time to take pictures and the boat driver will help you out with that. But you will need a waterproof case because you will get a little wet even on the dry ride. This is incredible. I don't know how Argentina is going to match this because this experience is a million out of 10. Oh my gosh.
Honestly, definitely one of my top experiences globally.
Yes.
My goodness.
Same. Before we knew it, the boat ride was over. Would we do it again? Absolutely. But there is one thing we wouldn't. Alright, so we always keep it 100% with you guys. Our boat ride ticket included a safari walk, but honestly, it wasn't worth it at all.
With the payment for your ticket to the boat, you also get a walk through the safari and also your transportation and everything else included. So that's what we're doing now. We're walking through some of the tropical vegetation that's around Iguazu Falls. So the ticket price for this part of the activities, which is the boat ride and the safari walk, it was $70 each person in US.
We walked for about 10 minutes and saw absolutely nothing, no wildlife, no cool sights, just the path through the trees. I mean, if you want to get your steps in, hey, go right ahead. Just pay attention to the package deals that they try to sell you. Some experiences are incredible, but this one you could definitely skip.
So your ticket price to get entry into Iguazu Falls is $18 US per person, and that's going to include your bus ride down to the beginning of the trail. For transportation down to the falls, you have a couple of different options. You can take a bus. We opted to take an Uber ride. It wasn't too expensive to get down here from where we were. If you stay in downtown Falls, it should only really be about $5 to $8 US each way through Uber. Obviously, if you're taking the bus, it'll be a lot less expensive. It might just be a couple dollars.
So just a couple tips for when you guys do visit here. We highly recommend that you wear sunscreen no matter what season you're visiting because the sun is going to be out and you want to protect yourself. Also, you can definitely bring your own water bottle if you'd like, but if you forget or if you just don't want to carry anything extra, they do have stations all over the park where you can buy something to drink or a snack if you get hungry. And definitely wear good footwear because you'll be doing a lot of walking. There's a lot of steps along the trail as well, so you want to wear something very comfortable. If you decide to do the wet boat ride, you want to wear some athletic clothing, like something that'll dry very quickly because you are going to be completely soaked. Like we were looking at the other people and they were soaked from head to toe. So you're going to want to wear something that dries quickly.
And even if you don't have a poncho or raincoat or something, you'll be able to buy that here also. That's going to conclude our tour of the Brazilian side of the falls. If we provided value, if you found this video helpful, any at all, don't forget to drop a like for that YouTube algorithm, subscribe for more, because we are going to also show the Argentina side, and then we're going to see and compare which side is more fun, which side is worth exploring.